Okay. Wait for everything to get up to where it needs to be. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey. Happy Tuesday. It's your girl. Let's see which one will bring it more to my something like that. I don't know. We're gonna get it together. Once I get my camera hooked up, we're really gonna be in this mug. Okay. Let me check and make sure everywhere is live on the radio. And then we're gonna get started with the discussion. And it's your girl, Thick Madam 730. Welcome to Running My Mouth. Okay, we're gonna do a little this, a little that. We're gonna talk about here, there, and everywhere. Okay, hold on. I'm just double checking all of the places. All right. I gotta turn my stuff down. Okay. I should have told y'all what I was coming to talk about, but we're going to get into that here shortly. Okay, one thing that I want to do, and I don't know if I have the ability to do this in the thing. Hello. Hey y'all, give me just a second and I'm about to pop off because I'm definitely ready to run my mouth. Content, there we go. And live. I don't know if it will show me today's live. Okay. I'm just wondering, is there a way that I can edit this from a... Hold on, let me see. Okay, no, I'm not gonna worry about that. All right. And I know I need to go into my live on Facebook so that I can see comments. All right. And I'm gonna have to probably start getting my tablet so that I can see my YouTube comments. Because I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I want to be able to see. This is the restream chat. I want to be able to see the Facebook and the YouTube. Why is Facebook read only? I got to figure out what that's about. That is neither here nor there. All right. So I got to go look at my notes first because we want a TV talk. All right. So I want to talk about the rookie. So if you haven't seen, so welcome to the live. Be sure to thumbs up the live. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure that you thumbs up the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're following me on Facebook. I am trying to make sure that I come live more regularly on YouTube and on Facebook. So I am doing them simultaneously. I don't have like a time for it that I'm going to be coming live, but I am going to do it regularly. And I figure I could just go ahead and get off the discussion about the rookie. And then if we want to have that as a separate video for watching, or you can catch the live replay where we're going to talk about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And yeah, so that's that. All right. So first of all, how y'all doing? How was your day been? Hope it's been well. I normally don't give updates on this live. I kind of just get on here and run my mouth. But I'm doing all right. That is not coffee. It is a La Marita, but I just didn't want to have the can on live. I thought that would make it a little bit more, a little more distinguished. I'm good. I would just say make sure that you follow me on all my socials. I'm a bit of everywhere. Of course, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Follow both of my Facebooks. Okay. Long story, but I have two. I have a Facebook page, Thick Madam 730, same as a YouTube channel. I am Sabrina Johnson on Facebook, you'll kind of see the cross of them. Instagram, Thick Madam 730, same on TikTok and Snapchat. If you want to follow me over there, I don't post a lot on there. I'm trying to get back being a little bit more active on Snapchat. So make sure you follow me on my socials. All right. TV talk. Let's get into it because I got some things to say. I got my notes from the rookie, just a little highlights of what I want to talk about. So going along with the theme of where we are this week, it's Valentine's Day, right? So according to Selena, Penn is cursed. Selena cracks me up since she got here, and I love they have continued that that's who she is. That's what we get. That's why we love her. She really is into her, her spirituality side. She's into crystal. She's into, tarot and all that kind of stuff. And just like instinctual and, all of that kind of stuff. So she got this man feeling like he cursed. And I feel like, when you have that in your mind that it's cursed, stuff is going to happen that's going to kind of actually back that up, that you are cursed or whatever, right? So they get a call to this, I guess she's a tarot reader. She does the gems and the crystals and stuff. They get a call there, and the man saying like she stole his money basically or whatever. Child, lady wanted him out of there. She did some little hand stuff. So Lita jumped behind Penn, and basically she feels like the curse done really got on him. Like she saw the lady getting ready to do the little do, and she jumped behind him. So now she feels like, I'm a scaredy cat. How can I jump in front of danger when I didn't protect my partner? But girl, it was her hands. Like, and I guess she should have still been standing there because you're a police officer. Because what are you running from, girl? But that was funny to me. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you the one thing the rookie gonna do. The rookie is gonna come back, and they're gonna come back, and they're gonna bring somebody back that ain't been here in a while, right? So, for instance, and this is just like in the past, we won't see Oscar for a long time, and then randomly you'll get that little recap, and here come Oscar in this next episode. So here come this discussion about the Glasser case, which I guess that makes sense. The case had to come back up or whatever because, since the fire, him getting arrested and all that kind of stuff, we haven't been to court. So I appreciate that about the rookie though, because of course there would take time before we would be able to charge him. Well, he's been charged, but actually like try his case is what I was trying to say. So I appreciate that they keep it authentic with the fact that it's coming back to the Glasser case. Child, remember when Nyla told that man she was going to do everything she could to hang this case on him? Well, that has come back to bite her in the butt, which I understand what she meant when she said that. It was like, I know you did this, so I'm going to get evidence that's going to hang you. She didn't mean she was going to pin stuff on him. But when we're going to court and I'm fighting a charge, whatever I could say to discredit you as the officer, I'm going to do. And so that's what Glasser and his team got going on. Child, Wesley in this campaign. First of all, I feel like he will be a good district attorney, but it's going to take a lot to get in there. And him and Angela are just over this campaign. It's like somebody always there taking pictures. Now he has to report Nyla because technically what she said needs to be investigated, because you could take it as being, hey, welcome in. You could take it as being a threat that I'm going to frame you for these crimes, but we all know that Glasser did what he did. I'm talking about the rookie this last episode that just came on. So, um, that was hard because Wesley, Angela, and James, they're all friends. And it's like, now I got to send you to IA to be investigated so that they can make sure that you weren't doing something nefarious. You weren't doing something that was against protocol and that you weren't trying to actually frame this man for these crimes because you had some vendetta for one reason or another. So that really sucked. And so I guess they wasn't supposed to be talking to each other, but um some later on happenings did end up making them end up like, show that they are truly friends. Okay, so last week I had said Bailey got on my nerves. From last week's episode I said Bailey got on my nerves. And she came back and apologized. And so she apologized because she knew she was tripping. Bailey girl, you knew you was tripping. You was giving John the blues, and I didn't appreciate you doing that to my homie. Because girl, what? You're trying it. Please, sis. So, what else? Okay, so as they going along, right? So Penn and his curse or whatever, and it did seem like he was because what happened with his eyes? Okay, so when the girl put the curse on the man in the shop, the man backed up and hit him in the eye. Then when they go to get this suspect, the suspect tell him he don't have nothing sharp in his pocket, but it's spiders in there. Spiders ate him up on his arm, which I was like, that's so disgusting. First of all, why do you have spiders in your pocket, sir? That's making me itchy. And secondly, you could have still told that man that you had them spiders in your pocket. You suck for that. And I would have gave him an extra charge or something if I could, just for simply not telling me that them spiders was in that pocket. Okay. So when that happened, then they see this swan that done caught on fire. So the swan catch on fire. Earlier that day, Bailey said there was another fire that had happened, and the fires led to the Shakespeare play. I think it was it Romeo and Juliet or something. It led to some, some play, like a historical play. But I think it was something Shakespeare. But I can't remember exactly what it was. Don't quote me. I done had I'm on this Lima reader. Anywho, so now they're trying to find out who these people are. Okay. So they bring in this man who is they bring in this man who this is his MO. And he done finagle his way somehow that it led to these other ladies. But I guess all three of them was in cahoots at the end of the day. Or he set them up to do. Are people really that gullible? Because it seemed like he set them up to do it as something cute, and then they went and did it like some fools, and then it came back on them. Anywho, so he ends up putting a bomb on the police car. Selena and Lucy would be out of here, baby, if they had been in that car for any more longer. If they had been in that car any longer, they would have been up out of here, shawty. That is wild to me. That was very, very scary. So, Tim down, Nyla down, Lucy and Selena was down, but it seemed like they got up first though. Penn was down. Everybody was down. I was like, oh my God. When I say that bomb blew them up. Now, mind you, the bomb is on the car in the little Bay Area where they park the shops. in Tim's office. His whole office was blew up. That's how much power that thing had. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. So, everybody was cool though. I was glad nobody passed away. Um, but Lucy had the glass in her arm. Penn had to be in the hospital. He was down bad. Selena is so hilarious to me because her not getting that old boy was flirting with her, and she didn't invite him to this Valentine's Day party. He thinks she invited him for a date, baby. Her man on the way. Her man coming back early because he was coming from overseas from that tour he had done been on. Side note, how funny was that? I love see this, and this is probably why I love The Rookie, because I love the silly and goofiness that's within it. Although it's a serious cop show, it's so much satire and little funny moments. How funny is it or ironic is it that when Bailey and John go to Prague on whatever that situation was with Monica or wherever they was at, I think that was in Prague, that they are on that bridge and Selena's boyfriend they're singing "Arrest Me, Make It Sexy." Anyway, I love that about The Rookie. So she got her she got her wires crossed, but she wasn't meaning it in that way, and her boyfriend knew she innocent like that. So yeah, what else happened? Oh, child, Gray and his wife. That's just a little side note. That's a real quick side note. That is so funny to me. Like she threw up in his face. Yeah, like I was wanting you to always have date night. Now that I done got busy. Oh, now you want a date night. But you couldn't give me a date night before, Negro. I'm gonna oblige you, but I just find if I just want to call out the irony. We just gotta tell y'all we love y'all and we will oblige to make this relationship work. But we're gonna tell you when I told you so in the first beginning. See, when you was a police chief, captain, and you were busy, and I was trying to get you to get a date night, you ain't had time. But now sis done went back to work. Now you all lackadaisical. You ain't got to go to work. He working with FBI or whatever, so his schedule is not as tight as it was when he was the captain. And so now you want a date night. She just had to let him know, like, I just find it funny. I just find it ironic. I ain't gonna give you a hard time, brother. I love you. I want to spend time with you. I'm working or whatever, but I'm gonna give you what you need. Okay. That was my thought. Oh, last thing. Tim and Lucy are so funny. They always they always got something going on. Them and these Valentine's Day gifts. It would just be Tim's luck that he orders her a gift in time. He ordered it in plenty of time that it should have been there and it doesn't come. I think Lucy's gift, she couldn't get it what she need done as far as trying to get this particular baseball for him. So they both trying to race, stressing the sister out, trying to get and find the perfect gift. And that gift that Lucy got him was really special. That book from when, he was young and found the author, got the author to sign it. And then she appreciated her gift that he got her some earrings because it did match the necklace he had got her. But they just both are best and they're hilarious. And I love that we're getting to see them have been in a relationship before, together. It didn't work out. Tim was being a dummy, and that they were able to mature, work things through. And I said this to a friend. Let me say this. Let me say this. I said this to a friend when I was talking about The Rookie, and I said, girl, you ain't gonna know what I'm talking about because she don't watch the show. I said, but that's how you get your woman back. That's how you show your woman that you love her. Tim Bradford did that how you supposed to do it. Once he realized he had messed up and he wanted her back, We ain't see Tim date no other women. He wanted Lucy. He wasn't thinking about no other women. He wasn't trying to like date a woman and make her jealous. He worked on himself. He did his job. He was still around, letting her know, like, hey, I still care about you, but we'll have to see what happens. And he was focused on her. So, dear men, be Tim Bradford, okay? Fix yourself. Don't be talking to other girls while you trying to get your woman back, because that's not cool. Like, you up here building a relationship with somebody else on the outside, knowing that you finna try to get your woman back, but you're gonna keep a little side something just in case. No, you have to cut it all off. You have to be focused on that woman, because when you get back with her, you ain't gonna be wanting to let old girl go. You're gonna still be wanting to tip over there, and ain't nobody got time for that. Be Tim Bradford. Don't be like these regular men. Hello. Ain't nobody got time for that. That was the last thing I had to say about the rookie. Okay. Now let's get into this mess. So, I should have all my downloads. Where we want to start first? Let's see. Okay. I saw this video of Deontay Wilder, and I thought this, one, good for him, and two, shout out to the man that was on the panel with him.
I wanted to move you on to Tyson Fury.
I don't want to talk about him.
No, you're going to.
We're here about.
No, but you're going to.
We're not going to talk about him. We're not going to talk about him at all. Understand that?
No, fair enough.
All right, then. So let's move on. It's all about Derek Chisora. That's it.
I understand that. You've called him a cheat, and it leads me.
The biggest in boxing.
That's like a little bit flaky. You lost those fights, and those fights were lost. Kind of disappointing to me
You can say
about
what you
because
want. I know the truth. I have the facts.
Okay.
Understand that. I risk my life for you's entertainment to see.
No, absolutely.
So why I ain't never lied about none in this business. Why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man? Understand me?
Yeah,
why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man?
Why you don't believe me?
Why is it?
It's got nothing to do with color.
It does. This whole country got some. This whole world got something to do with race. You think your life has been like mine?
Listen,
Come on, you got white privilege, brother.
Oh, don't start.
I ain't never had that.
Don't start.
I'm a black man with dark skin. Ain't nothing ever been given to me. We done been through so much. So much.
You wanted to move on, right?
Come on, man. Try to give you a vision, a little insight of what we go through as black people, man.
I got it.
You don't get it.
Well, okay.
None of y'all get it.
Where do you want me to go?
Y'all don't get it. That's the problem. You think you get what you don't understand.
Okay.
Why is it so hard? Man, let me get the out of here, bro. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Talking about my people and all that shit. It's hard to believe a black man than a white man. The cheated. Tell him to sue me so I can show the facts early. Because when the documentary and everything, the story come out, I'm going to show everything.
Fantastic.
I'm going to get all the people that know and all the people that's in the inside. He got people that the inside of him. They're going to know. I don't about that. I said we didn't want to bring him up in the first place. It ain't got shit to do with him.
Fair enough.
The you talking about?
Hello. You, man, I'm out too.
What happened there wasn't right.
He told you don't bring it up, but you
come on.
Okay. So, that ain't what I wanted to do. So first of all, I don't know nothing about no boxing. I know who Deontay Wilder is. I know who Tyson Fury is. I had to go and Google and make sure. I was like, I think that's that white man. And when I Googled it, I was like, okay, yes, I know his face. I don't know nothing about what happened in their fights. So I don't know if Deontay Wilder had an actual valid point about Tyson Fury being a cheater or not. The boxing fans will have to let me know. So if you're watching this video and you know anything about boxing, did Tyson Fury cheat? You know what? We're going to Google. But to the boxing fans, in y'all opinion, did Tyson Fury cheat? I'm going to Google. I like to do this while because this is what I do. Like when I'm just sitting around watching stuff, like if I just had been down the rabbit hole about this video, I would Google, why does Why does Deontay Wilder think or say Deontay Wilder? Why does he think that Tyson Fury cheated? Before I get into that, I'm gonna just say this though. Shout out to him. So first of all, to the interviewer. So not even on whether or not Tyson Fury did or didn't cheat. When he told you, I don't want to talk about him, we ain't talking about that, you should have moved on. Because he said it one time and he sounded serious when he said it. And he said it the second time and he sounded serious again when he said it. So just move on. Like, I guess there have been claims that Deontay Wilder has made, maybe in the public, and that's what that man was bringing up that topic. But it's like, sir, I'm on your show. I told you to move on. Let's move on. And shout out to the other brother for saying, yeah, you filed for that. I'm out of here too. Because I'm not even here with him, but I don't like how you did my man's over here. Why does Deontay Wilder think or say, let's see why he said, not why he punched so hard. The Google searches that come up when you look for something say Tyson Fury cheated. Let's see if Google can give us a quick little explanation to answer that question. Okay. So Deontay Wilder has consistently accused Tyson Fury of cheating during their trilogy of heavyweight fights from 2018 to 2021, alleging that Fury used illegal methods to win their second and third bouts, which resulted in Wilder's only professional losses. He has stated that he has proof and evidence to support these claims, which he plans to release in a documentary. Okay, he says, and these are the claims. So this is getting in. Listen, this is why I love to go down the rabbit hole. If you at least Google what you're thinking, you might get a little understanding of what's happening, and you might get some tea. Okay, so it says that Wilder's allegations focus on several key areas, which he has repeated as recently as February 2026. So it must be talking about this take sport thing that we just watched. Wilder has claimed that Fury's gloves were tampered with, specifically alleging that padding was removed or manipulated to make his punches more damaging, effectively allowing Fury to punch with his bare knuckles. Oh. He has even suggested that a hard object like an egg weight, what the hell is that? An egg weight was inside the gloves during their second fight. Ew, Tyson Fury. Tampered padding. Wilder alleges that Fury's fist was in an unnatural position inside the gloves, suggesting the gloves were not fully on or were modified. Referee misconduct or long count. In their first fight, a split draw, Wilder accused referee Jack Reese of giving Fury an excessively long count to recover after being knocked down in the 12th round. Other accusations following the first losses in 2020, Wilder also claimed his water was spiked and his ring walk outfit was too heavy, draining his energy. Oh, those are serious claims though, because if you did something to tamper with the gloves, boy, you out of order. Now Tyson Fury has vehemently, deny these allegations, often dismissing them as excuses from a fighter unable to accept defeat. Oh. Oh my goodness. Now that right there is okay. I didn't know that those were the claims. I mean, I feel Deontay Wilder. It's kind of like, hey, if you feel like, he did something with the gloves, and I can see what you're saying, but I just thought it was interesting in terms of him like actually walking out of that interview and then the other man walking out with him. Very interesting to me. Okay, what's next? I gotta figure out an order for these things too, because I have them all downloaded, but I feel like I need to get a order on how I can pull them. Now I didn't have any other. Now I know I downloaded them. All right, let me pull something else here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I was in the wrong thing. Well, there's my daycare worker. That's a video. Okay. We're going to talk about this. People, don't take jobs y'all don't want.
Police say Juarez, who is from Sycamore, gave chewable laxatives to 3 children who were 2 years of age or younger. The mother we spoke to says her toddler has been suffering from diarrhea for the past 2 months. After doctor visits and switching the child's formula, nothing worked.
We thought it could have been a virus, and that was negative, but he was not diagnosed with any stomach bug or anything either.
Then on Monday, the mother says she learned the unimaginable.
We found out from the director that she had fired her employee because she allegedly was giving them these laxatives and saying that it was candy so that they could get sent home because she was overwhelmed. It's disgusting. Get another job then.
The child's father says the learning experience policy is a sick child must be sent home and remain home for 24 hours. On Tuesday, the couple was among other parents with children attending the learning experience here on the 2400 block of West Main Street that contacted St. Charles Police. Police say their investigation confirmed what the parents were alleging. Juarez, who is 23 years old and studied early childhood education at NIU, turned herself in to police. The Kane County State's Attorney's Office approved 3 misdemeanor counts of attempted aggravated battery bodily harm of a victim under the age of 13 and 3 misdemeanor counts of endangering the life or health of a child.
Ma'am, why would you take a job like that if you got overwhelmed, but you were in child education? We're going to remove that because I can't read all of that little bitty writing. I'm not even going to lie on my eyes like that. People who work in the daycare field, you don't take the job if you really don't like children. Let me tell you something. And I should go to that girl's page and share with y'all that there's this girl that I follow on Instagram. I don't know what her name is, but I just started following her because her post started coming up. She's a braider, and part of her specialty as a braider is that she services children who are on the spectrum. And when I say she has the patience, like she tells the parent, like she don't allow parents to stay. Like, you got to leave your child here. I will do the hair. She's, she got her tools and stuff, and she gets their hair done. Like, they be crying and they be, throwing a fit and all that kind of stuff, but she's never. You giving laxatives to the children, ma'am? Are you, girl? I would have preferred them to say she had a glass of wine while she was watching the children than to say you were basically drugging them. Like, that is not okay. And then why laxatives? So then you you know what? Something is wrong with people, because that really just hit me on why she was using the laxative. So you done gave these children diarrhea so that they can't come for the next 2 or 3 days. That is not cool. Like, I mean, it still would have been wrong, but girl, you could have gave them some melatonin so that they could have been sleepy and took naps and laid down if you was overwhelmed. Like, you didn't have any other help there? Somebody that could watch the kids while you walk out the room and take a break? Laxatives? Ma'am. You could have got them children to be quiet with candy. Did you try the who can be quiet the longest game? You couldn't put something on the TV? I'm just trying to think of how do we get to like there are so many things that you go through when you're trying to soothe a child or trying to entertain a child or trying to calm a child or just trying to get them to sit the hell down. There's so many things you do before you give a child a laxative that ain't constipated. Ooh, girl, ooh. No ma'am. Well, moving on from that. Well, Britney Spears has sold her music catalog. She sold the rights to her music catalog, including Circus, Oops, I Did It Again, and Toxic. Do y'all love some Britney Spears like I love me some Britney Spears? I love some Britney Spears. Got the taste of your lips, I wanna ride. Hey, you toxic, I'm slipping under. What does that typically mean when they sell their rights? Like if you're then in concert, does she still get to perform her songs? Does that mean that the people who own the rights to the song, you can still perform it when you go in concert, but you just have to pay them some money to use it? How does that benefit them? Let me see. I took a screenshot of the little article piece I was gonna read. Or I did download it, I think. Hold on. I'm looking at my phone, y'all. It's like, we having a conversation. So if I was on the phone with my cousin or on the phone with my sister, I'd be looking at my phone to tell them, oh, I didn't send them videos over. Because I was like, I know it's some more videos that I had in here, but I didn't send them over. That was the problem. Okay. I can't find the Britney Spears thing. But anyway, it says she sold it for 200 million or something like that. Hold on, let me go. Let me be proper and let me go look at the thing. Cause I'm tripping. Hold on. Cause I did save it somewhere, but right now, unfortunately, I guess I'm not organized. That's why I be trying to have a little libation and do a little extra stuff. Shouldn't be doing all of that. Cause then, baby, your eyes get low and it be you be having to like look. Hell, I probably need my reading glasses. They're in the car. I ain't gonna trip about it. She got a good amount of money. It ain't even that deep. Oh, there you go. All right. So, Britney Spears has joined the growing list of artists selling rights to their music catalogs. The pop icon has sold her rights to her extensive music catalog in a major new deal with music publisher Primary Wave. According to the legal documents obtained by TMZ, while the exact payment details weren't disclosed, sources described the agreement as a landmark deal in the ballpark of roughly 200 million. Okay, so that's where I got 200 million from. $200 million pack Justin Bieber signed when he sold his music catalog in 2023. Britney reportedly finalized the sale on December 30th and has been celebrating by spending time with her children, with insiders telling the outlet she's happy with the decision. The deal gives Primary Wave ownership of many of Britney's biggest hits, including Baby One More Time, Oops, I Did It Again, Toxic, Give Me More, and Womanizer, among others. Well, hey, get your money, girl. $200 million, and Britney's what, in her 40s? Have a good time. Why not? Why not? Okay, so I realized that that's what I did. All right, so I thought I had, but baby, it's very easy. It's very easy for me to upload them to the drive now and download them. Well, we're going to remove Britney here. And then we'll talk about our girl. Hold on, I'm waiting for it to download. Or upload. Did it upload? There you go. The one thing I have done is I've kind of learned the navigation of this whole little thingamajigger, and I can really get it. Oh no, this is a video. Well, they were saying, so I saw a post, right? And it said that I saw a post and it was somebody talking about how short Cardi B was when they asked her if she had some words of encouragement for Stephon Diggs before the Super Bowl, and she said, good luck. I saw a video saying how that she left the Super Bowl early because of one of Offset's side chicks that was at the Super Bowl. And then I also saw another post that said that one of the newer baby mamas was on the sidelines, like close to the bottom. And so she was on live the other day and she said the following.
I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me from my lives or from my stories when I put some certain music or find my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to not afraid, I just don't know how to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. The last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell.
I mean, everybody was saying, hey, so there was two sides of the Cardi got a new man, Cardi pregnant by a new man coin. There were the people who were like, girl, is you crazy? Why would you get pregnant by this man? You barely know him. And then we later find out all of these children are being born. All of these women are coming out of the woodworks. And everybody like just got divorced. Excuse me. You're not even divorced from Offset yet. Y'all are still going through your divorce. It's okay to be dating, but to get pregnant and do all these things. And then, the children haven't met Stephon Diggs, which if that's the case, which it seems like, that's good because they ain't even made it because now she's single. And then there were the other people on the other side of the coin like, let her live. It's okay. Fine. Let her do what she want to do. She gonna do what she want to do anyway. So leave her alone. Don't beat up on her. And I know Crystal probably feel like, see, I told y'all. I tried to tell y'all. But the point still stands that the stuff that y'all was saying is not necessarily it's not necessary. Number one, I always have to remember that Cardi is in her 30s. And I feel like early 30s. Like, how old is she? Hold on. Let me see. Is she in her mid 30s? She might be a little bit older than early 30s. Hold on. Okay, so she 33. So she almost to the mid. I think I feel like people are always expecting folks to, because you got money, it changes who you are. And for some people, that is true. I think for Cardi B, that wasn't the case. I feel like, and no, it's not to say it's acceptable, but I feel like she just is still who she is, hood wise, and how she think in certain things. She just has the money to be able to dress how she want to dress and go to places she would want to go and that she's dreamed of. But at heart, she is still who she is, and it's hood girl behavior. And I mean, yes, she got kids and you're bringing kids into the situation, but at the same time, it's like you could try to make everything right for your kids and they still end up with issues, because I feel like life is just going to work out that way. Life just works out that way, that your kids end up having issues because life was too perfect or it was messed up. Okay, mommy had a baby. Mommy had a baby and we don't know where this baby came from. We ain't seen her with nobody else. We ain't seen daddy around here in a long time. And then you come up pregnant and we got another sibling. I mean, if we weigh what she could be doing as a mother, like, no shade, but she could be E. Kane. She could have money and be able to take care of her kids, and the man punching her eye on the regular, coming in the house tearing up stuff. I respect more that if you tell me this man ain't even never met her kids before. I respect that. That says that she's moving with some intention, like, yeah, I'm getting down and I'm throwing this thing, I'm throwing this thing around, but at least I'm not dragging my kids into it, because we very well know hood girl behavior. And see, I think that's what a lot of people were assuming. I think that a lot of people assumed that she had brought the kids around him, and that it's like you bringing another man into your kid's life and the dad ain't even left. But according to Selena Powell, remember we talked about that. According to Selena Powell, according to Offset, Selena Powell has said that Offset has said that Culture has said. Ain't that how the gossip line go? We didn't get it from just one person. You had to go through the chain of command on how to get the tea. So Selena Powell has said that, Offset has said that, Culture has said mommy showed up with a baby and we don't know where it came. We don't know. Because kids are not slow. Mommy and daddy had to come together to make a baby. And mommy and daddy don't talk to each other because we barely ain't seen this Negro. Now, Cardi could have very well been dipping and diving with Offset on the side, but we know she wasn't. So at least we know, as a mother, she was like, I'm not just bringing no man around my kids. Even though I'm pregnant by this man, even though I'm telling these people that this is my boyfriend, she's now single. I'm no longer with him. And hey, it is what it is. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, now what I will say to my dear sister Cardi, leave them ninjas alone right now. You're about to go on tour. You are focused on this show. You are now a mother of 4. You have a newborn baby. Still got the little stuff up under the neck, and still got that little smell when you get up under there. It just smells so, you still got one of them. Technically, Blossom is still there, so you still got 2. Now Blossom neck probably a little bit Blossom neck probably a little bit sour because she's bigger, because I think she's already 1. Yeah, she over 1. We already had her first birthday, so her neck probably is a little bit, but on the good days, just got out the bath, she still got that put your nose in her neck smell. But she get to moving around, she be playing with Wave and Culture, running down the hallway, her neck get a little tiny. at times. But you got two good neck smelling babies, two big kids. Time to just focus on the children. It's time to focus on the career. Don't worry about these men. They're going to be there. You're 33 years old. You got plenty of time. You tried with Stefan. You was there to boom, bah, sis, boom, bah, rile him up. It didn't work out. Men going to be men. They're going to do what they're going to do. He invited the baby mama to the game. Now, first, Stefan, let me tell you something. People always be talking about pressures in the line. Monique said something when she said that, because you's a dummy, bitch. Why would you invite that girl to the game? Y'all men are so, listen, y'all be stupid sometimes. I ain't gonna say y'all stupid all the time, but y'all men be stupid sometimes. You know your girl at the game. You know your girl at the game. First of all, this woman done been coming to every last one of these games since you've been in the playoffs, at least that I've seen. She probably was coming to some games before then, but people probably didn't realize, like, you know, probably before y'all was like officially out as dating, she probably was coming to games then. I don't know, was the season in then? Don't get me talking about that. You know your girl is at this football game. Why wouldn't you put the baby mama somewhere where it wouldn't look like that? And she just a happy down on that field holding that baby. And the baby looked like it needed to be inside. Why would you bring that girl to that game like that? Why wouldn't you make different arrangements? Why wouldn't you keep it clandestine? Why wouldn't you keep it stealth? You know your girl is at the game. But men sometimes don't be caring. But she said, I've been single for a while now. I just didn't know if y'all knew I've been putting certain songs up. You know how we do in the stories. When you really be in your feelings, you be wanting to put something in the story that's talking to that ninja, but you don't want everybody to know that you really talking to that ninja. Hey, Mimi. So she says she's single, but what I did hear her say at the beginning of that video is, I don't know if what I heard is true. I hope it's not true. Girl, what they said about that nigga is true. Whatever they said he did it. Men love to embarrass you. Men love to embarrass you. They'll do you like that and don't care. Hold on, I gotta show y'all, because I'm gonna tell you who else embarrassed you. Y'all be, you know, y'all parents be saying children be embarrassing you. But you know, sometimes parents will invite the children to embarrass them. This lady, first of all, y'all stop participating in these trends online. That if it's not a dance trend that's just gonna potentially show that you don't have rhythm, maybe don't get into these trends where it's having you do something like, for instance, have your child go in the bathroom and cuss trend. Why would you do that? Now, apparently, there is a have them tell you how they feel trend. And this mother invited her children to tell her about herself. Why would you do that? Why would you give a child just free reign to tell you about yourself? And these was not no little children. So they done been feeling this. Girl, baby, let me see. I hope I downloaded these in the right order.
Then you be on the phone with this one boy, like, then next thing you know, you get on the phone with the next one. Then you send up that guy 15, some but then like, just said you ain't see him nothing. And then you stop trying to clock somebody to see, knowing you can't even clock nobody to see because you know we'll really get on that real quick. Then you don't even got. Let's go.
What the fuck y'all gotta say? Jordan, go first. How you feel, baby?
Alright, so first of all, don't ever call me baby. Second of all, I feel like you should watch your kids. I feel like you should stop letting up my uncle. I feel like you should stop letting all these random men playing your kids. I feel like you should stop going around having all these kids. I feel like you should go get a job and make some real money. I feel like you should have just used EBT all your life for your kids. I feel like you should stop
Poppy. You better motherfucking pop it.
I feel like you should start letting niggas get into your life.
I swear to God, my life, she better never need no Takis. She better never need shit. Fuck that. Yeah, her motherfucker, what the fuck you gotta say?
Okay, so first I feel like you need to stop going with all your baby daddy.
We're gonna try it again.
I feel like you need to stop going back to all your baby daddies. Then after that, act like you never went with him. Then.
Oh, they're not done. Hold on. Then. Hold on. Because I had put him wrong.
Then you be on the phone with this one boy, like. Then next thing you know, you get on the phone with the next one. Then you said your baby daddy 15, the rest you got on EBT, but then lied that you said you ain't see him nothing. And then you need to stop trying to clock somebody to see, knowing you can't even clock nobody to see because you know we'll really get on that real quick. Then you don't even got a part, but you always talking about somebody. Then you always want to say you blowing up on TikTok. First of all, you blowing up for the wrong thing. They laughing at you, not with you. That part right there.
Tell me why these motherfuckers think they just clock motherfuckers. Hold on, wait.
Man, if you see them, yesterday she was on the phone with a dude early in the morning. They was on the phone for about 20-some minutes, and then when you came in, she was like, I hope this nigga don't text me while Terrence around, cause Terrence gonna get on that real quick. He'll kill him by me. First of all, Terrence ain't willing to kill nobody about you. He ain't even willing to kill you.
Oh, but there's more. There's one more. Hold on.
To kill you, so only know why you think that man go set up business about you. You need to start setting up business about yourself. He's not gonna help you all your life. And then she was on the phone with him, and then you had came, and then he had hung up. Yeah, she cheating. Yeah, she cheating real bad too. And when you walk out, you just on the phone with her other baby daddy. I can merch. Look, and then also we can talk about her, but y'all can't. So don't be in these comments.
First of all, little girls, we're going to talk about your mama. Because your mama, you just told us that your mama is trifling. And see, y'all be thinking, that be cute. Them girls just said, you spend your EBT on men. You be messing with your baby daddies when you shouldn't be. And then you be telling everybody that you're not. That girl said you be on the phone with one man and he, and then you get off the phone with him and then you on the phone with another man. He. That she feel like you should watch your own kids. So I'm assuming that outside of those two older girls that we saw, that there are smaller kids that you are making them watch. Don't tell us, don't get in the comments and talk about your mama. Maybe y'all should not have participated in this trend and told us how trifling your mammy was. And then the sad thing is going to be that they're growing up seeing this behavior and thinking that it's normal. Even though they have condemned her in this video, they're liable to repeat that. They are liable to repeat the same behavior that she is exhibiting now because that's what they know. Although they can see it as wrong, the likelihood of them repeating it is very large. Why would you be doing that in front of your kids? Like, I know that they are older girls, but adults have to stop. I don't even know what the term is, but we have to stop. Let's go back to children standing in children's place. Like, even though you don't supposed to be listening to what I'm saying, kids are listening. So as an adult, you know they are, excuse me, you know that there are certain conversations you still should not be having in front of them. Just period, point blank. There is no reason why you should be on the phone with multiple men in front of your girls. They shouldn't be seeing your whole activities. You keep that on the low. I didn't find out till later in life, and I'm telling her business right now. I don't know who gonna see this that might know her. I didn't know till later in life that when I was growing up, my mama was going on dates. I never knew. And not with just one man. Y'all got to do better. Just because they're 14, 15, 16, they don't need to see all of that. They should know that about you. There should be things about you as a woman, especially you being hoe-ish, that you should be keeping from your kids. There's no reason to tell them that. Why? For what? It ain't cute. It's not cute. That whole trend, what they just told you was not cute. They just read you for filth and let you know you trifling to your face. You found that funny? Talking about you better not be needing no Takis. The hell? All right. Let's break up this foolishness with a one gotta go. And y'all tell me. All right. Thank you for watching. We're going to bust this up right now. Make sure that if you're watching this on the replay, thumbs up the video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you drop me some comments down below on the topics that you've seen me talking about and running my mouth about. And make sure that you check out the rest of my content. One gotta go. Rap edition. One has to go. You got Gucci Mane. You got T.I., aka Tip. You got Jeezy. And you got Future. Now, I don't know why y'all playing with me. And not that anybody asked me in particular, because I just saw this post. But I don't know why y'all playing with me. But Future can get out of here. That is one hill that I will stand on and I will die on. I will stand and die on the hill that Future cannot rap. And I know that rappers that I love have put Future on songs and they give him his shout outs from time to time. I don't care. He can't rap. He can auto-tune sing on a song. L-O-V-E. He can do that. But he can't rap. And I don't care who don't like what I had to say about it. So Future can get this. This for me, when I saw this, was super easy peasy, easy, cheesy. It didn't take me baby, I didn't care who else was in the school. They could have put Kodak Black, G Herbo, Lil Baby, and YFN Lucci. And I only know a few songs from those three people. And I would have still put Future out. They could have put Blueface. Who the boy he was arguing with? NLE Chopper and NBA Youngboy, and Future would have had to go. They could have put any local rapper from Orlando, Florida in those 3 boxes. Future had to go. Baby, they could have put 6ix9ine, Nicki Minaj. You know I'm fool with her right now. Jack Harlow, and Future would have had to go. You get the drift. Future was never getting chosen. Future always had to go. That was easy. This one may be a little bit more difficult. This one may be a little bit more difficult. One show must go. And for me, this one isn't as difficult, but it is a little bit more difficult. Martin, Fresh Prince, Jamie Foxx, or the Wayans brothers. Now for me, okay. That's why this one is a little bit more difficult because I have to really think, baby. I was on the way. First of all, I was on all 4 of these shows very hard. I loved every last one of them. I was gonna say it was gonna be easy because I was going to say the Wayans brothers, but that's Pops, that's D, that's them at that, that's TK. Okay, so let's take this by who we know gonna make it. Martin and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, no brainers for me. They automatically are in there. It is between Jamie Foxx and the Wayans brothers. Dun 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 dun. Ooh. That is Uncle Junior, Auntie Helen, Jamie, Fancy, Braxton, Heart in the Break. I thought I had this sold up, but then when I thought about it, oh, they was in the towers. You got the grandma, then them in their apartment. Okay. I think I'm going to say, and this is just from nostalgic purposes, which I loved both of them. I'm going, the Jamie Foxx show gotta go. Oh, please don't kill me. Please don't get me. Please don't. No, please. All right. What would you choose? One gotta go. Martin, Fresh Prince, Jamie Foxx, or the Wayans brothers? Let me know below. Also, from the rap section, it was Gucci Mane, T.I., Jeezy, and Future. Who would you? One gotta go. All right. Next. When you say you want to get a divorce, you got to be serious about that thing. Don't be going in them folks' courtroom with that foolishness. A couple arrived for a divorce in matching outfits, and the judge said, "Come back when y'all serious." The judge said, stop playing with me. Get up out my face. What is you in here for? Why did you come in my courtroom with this foolery? I mean, not even. Do y'all think that they actually talked to each other and coordinated this? Or is it just like, y'all really belong together? Because what are the chances that you will put this on for your court date? And what was the reason? I got so many questions. What was the reason that you, to the wife separately and to the husband separately, why did you choose this outfit as the divorce court date outfit? Why was this the choice? Why nobody don't got on black? I guess y'all was feeling like y'all was celebrating. Nobody didn't have a yellow outfit. Where are your green pattern outfit? Like, if this ain't telling y'all to just go ahead and go to therapy and work that thing on out, because for you all to put on the same outfit, where did y'all wear this to? Where did y'all wear this to before? His is a two-piece. He got on a top and a bottom. Where were y'all going? Was this a brunch outfit? Or did y'all wear this to somebody's wedding? Or was it for a graduation? Where did y'all wear these outfits to before that you said, oh yeah, I'm gonna put on that for the divorce court date? Did you just say, get out my face and go on with somewhere with that food? Go away from us with this, Apollo. Get away from us. All right. What was the next one? Oh, did I download them? Child, listen to this. I want the backstory on what she did that really put him he couldn't take no more.
Woke me up for what?
You need to leave. I need you gone. Like, you gotta go.
Can we revisit this after the holidays?
No. Today. We not doing after holidays and prolonging this whole process. No.
So you're gonna ruin the holidays for everyone, for the kids, for
the holidays
my family.
Wasn't on your mind when you did what you did. Like, we're not doing this. This is cyclical. This is a cycle, what you know.
Okay, but what? Okay, so your birthday, I was planning something real big.
That's
and
fine.
now
That's my birthday. I don't need anything.
Can we
No, that's 7-8 months out. No.
Oh, she tried it. Not the birthday in 7 to 8 months.
So there is no reconciliation right now?
No. There's always a reconciliation. There's always a reclamation. There's always a recycle. We're not. No. You gotta go.
Are you really doing this right now?
Ooh, not the
Are you doing that right now on camera?
I've been trying. I've done everything that you asked me to do.
Did you?
You're being real studio right now. You gotta go.
Ooh, not studio. This ain't working.
Please don't do this. Like, the holidays are coming. The kids
Don't put this on me. Like, let's not do this. Don't put it on me.
You know,
Be
I've been
accountable.
going through so much.
No, you've been putting yourself in so much.
I want to know what she did.
These are your actions.
Don't do this. We can fix this.
There's no fixing. You gotta go.
Over you, girl. I find you. Men
Like,
don't
this
normally put
is
you
not
out.
happening right now.
It has to
I
happen
can't
right
lose
now.
you.
It's already lost. It's already lost.
I've given you the opportunity to correct the things that you've needed to correct in this relationship.
And they've been corrected without
and I feel like it's not being reciprocated for me. I feel like I've given you all the opportunity to do what needs to be done, and you
and not
don't give me the same space to get the things done that I need to fix. I know I can fix it. Please.
You need to rectify with yourself.
It didn't work, sis. I want to know what you did. See, this is the nosy I am. I need a backstory. I may go on TikTok and search it, and if I do, I might do another video on it. That man is super calm, so he is done. He don't want to holler and yell. He don't want to go back and forth. He wants you gone. Now, what I will say is people are always telling people you got to leave. Y'all need to know y'all rights. So if you live somewhere with your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your partner, if they like, you got to get out, you are a resident. Don't let them just put you out. Force them to call the police so the police could tell them, well, they'll try to ask you. And this is the other thing. When the police come, and they'll be like, well, do you have somewhere to go for the night? Tell them, no, this is my residence. I don't have anywhere else to go. I don't have no family around here. No, they don't have room for me. We're not talking. Don't let them force you to leave. As long as there's no violence going on, we're not arguing. He just doesn't want me here because he don't want to be in a relationship with me anymore. She don't want me here because she don't want to be in a relationship with me. I don't have anywhere else to go. You're a resident. They got to go through the legal steps to put you out. They can't just put you out. It's just not that simple. See, but if you can leave to prevent things from going in the left direction, you should leave. Like if y'all really are arguing, it really is heated, if you fear for your life, you should leave. But if you can go to your room and lay down and go to sleep, and they can go to their room and lay down and go to sleep, if you ain't got nowhere else to go, you don't have to leave. Don't let them folks put you out your place. But I want to know what sis did because he is over it. It is the holidays, and that man is saying, no, girl, ain't no more. I don't want you. 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 I don't want you no more. She said your birthday's coming up. This is how you know she's a manipulator. Number one, as he's saying things to her, she never disputed anything that he said. When she said, well, I gave you a chance to get yourself together, he said, I did it and I didn't repeat it. She never said, yes, you did. She never argued that point. So it feels like to me, girl, you didn't have a rebuttal for that because you brought an issue to him. He addressed it and fixed it and he moved on. But you didn't. Did you cheat, girl? And see, this would then the men be being hoes and wanting to fool and mess up other women's lives because you done messed over a good man. I hope that's not the case. And if it is, I hope he is able to move on with his life and not let this lie affect him. Don't become a cold-hearted snake. Okay? Now, did I download? I don't think I downloaded them yet. Hold on. Let me go download them. Because, baby, we're going to talk about Glorilla again. Because Glo had came back and said, what you ain't going to do is tell me what I did and didn't do for my mama and my daddy. Now, I don't know if it's all true or not. Because I seen something that came up and said that the parents been disputed. But we're going to listen to what the people had to say. Okay? And I'm glad I got them in order this time. Are you ready? Here we go. It's 4 videos, so let's get ready.
I ain't gonna talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week. We ain't gonna talk about that. How you tried to shoot me, you set me up, you got me sent to jail. We ain't gonna talk about none of that. I ain't gonna talk about half the stuff you did. Just leave it alone. You doing you right now. Keep doing you. Keep my family out of it. Keep me out of it. You see, you went where you at all because you said my name. You could have been saying my name Medea Positive. You went about it the wrong way, Shawty. Now you'll never get a penny out of me. And y'all saying other people, the ones y'all got y'all input to put on it, y'all ain't never been. My whole life, even before I was rich, I always been the one that never asked for shit. I always been the one to do shit for motherfuckers. So y'all, the ones that feel where she coming from, y'all don't know shit because y'all ain't never been the ones to have shit. Like, I ain't fucking, like, my people I fuck with, they straight. My mama, she straight. Let me call my dad. Hold on. Y'all know how my dad look already. I can FaceTime him. Y'all swear everything I post.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's replace this. I got them numbered, y'all, so I'm just gonna bring them on up. We're going on to number 2. What else had happened, Glow? Tell us the rest.
Whatever happened in the Woods family ain't none of y'all goddamn business.
Just the daddy.
That's my business. All them my children. Victoria needs her mother. She know better.
Better worry how I treat you.
Man, look, you have been outstanding. I could never pay you back for all the shit. I don't lost count.
You know, that's all that matters. You and my mama taking care of, and I'm happy.
You take damn good care of me.
Thank you, Dad.
You take damn good, man.
You deserve
I ain't got no complaint.
You deserve
I
it.
could never pay you back for all these dumb things. You done bought me cars, and you gave me pies, you gave me plenty of money. I done traveled all over the United States with you. You have exceeded my wildest dream. Now, Glory, you know I love all y'all. Good, bad, and ugly. But at the same time, for somebody to sit online and lie on you like that, I'm saying, damn.
Yeah.
That's really messed up.
That's your daughter, Daddy. So where she get that lying spirit from? Because somebody raised her. I did see something about Glow saying something about she had some mental issues. I don't know if it's in these videos because I ain't watched all these.
But like I said, I don't like y'all being in the public because, like I said, you gonna do stuff like go work because you still want to. So it ain't no point of, like, that's why I ain't want you. My mama begging me to put statements out to take her side, and no, she don't gotta do all that. Mom, you keep doing what you want to do. You keep getting spoiled every month, and you keep working because you want to work, because you don't want to lay on your back and beg nobody for nothing.
We resigned because the girl told where we were, the hours that we were going, so we had to resign.
And that's fine because you don't gotta. How many hours was you working there anyway?
2, 3.
So you going to work 2, 3 hours, but she acting like you just need to go work there. I'm pretty sure that's $200 a week.
She didn't know we were working at first. And when I couldn't give her the money, I did, and I said, well, I'm working. She said,
Next video. Now that's the mama talking, if y'all didn't know. I want y'all to see that other video because she talked about that girl being in the mental facility. I want we gonna listen.
So that made her think that I was struggling.
It's cool, Ma. You taken care of. You can get whatever you want. You don't gotta explain nothing. I let you come on here on my live so they can hear your side of the story, because everybody hearing everybody's side of the story but mine, because I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna let God deal with it. But what she not gonna do is just act like you were just this horrible parent. Okay, yes, we struggle. Everybody struggle. Like, it is what it is. Thank you, Mom, for raising me to be who I am. Thank you for giving me my name and marking me to be blessed to be able to take care of the people who take care of me. Period. And I love you, and I thank you for all your time you spend with us as kids to where I'm at now. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, baby. Thank you so much.
All right, I'm going to get on here and I'm going to talk. I'm going to say what I got to say, but you done.
Okay, I found the other video. Hold on, I'm finna download it so we can watch it. But, that's why that's saying no. Cancel upload. That ain't where I want to send it. But that's why sometimes just be quiet. I guess the sister, I seen somebody now, she got like booking fees and stuff going on, so maybe she's getting her little thing up. She got her sauce up as far as she Glorilla's sister. But I did watch a piece of this video. I am gonna download it to my drive. But baby, when she told that girl, she cracked me up. Hold on, Glow 5A. She cracked me up when she had told her girl, you should have been Stud Rilla. Is that what y'all was calling that girl? Y'all was calling her Stud Rilla? Sometimes the internet is a whole hot kombucha mess. Let's download this and let's see. And I think I got some other stuff that I had wanted to do. I'm gonna have to probably come back live Thursday. Well, yeah, because High Potential, Will Trent, and I don't did the 911s come on today? I gotta check and see if those was on so that I could take a little hit my point notes, and then I can we're gonna replace this. And then I'm gonna come talk about that. So Thursday, I'm gonna probably come and talk about the other stuff that I wanted. This is the other glow video. Let's get into it.
Mental patient, and they laughing at you and not with you. You making a fool out of yourself. I want you to know that. Like, I could have got on there and told them how you broke out of Lakeside, how you had to take an IQ test and they determined that you had to go to the mental hospital, and how you broke out that bitch, and they had to find you and come bring you back. You're a mental patient, so I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. And the world is making fun of you, and I hate that for you. But continue to get your money, continue to do whatever you do, but do it on your own, of your own name. Or you can use my name, but not in no bad way. Don't be on no, I'm Glorilla. Don't lie on me with it, bitch. You could have kept going with the Stud Rilla shit. People saying you look like me, the stud version of me.
They really calling that girl that?
Do it like that. I might would have went ahead and did something with you. But I don't fuck with you. My siblings that I don't fuck with, they know why I don't fuck with them. Me getting money don't make it no difference. If I didn't fuck with you 7 years ago, I still don't fuck with you no matter that I got money, bitch. Go get your own money. Go get it how I had to get it, bitch. I don't owe you a fuck ass thing. Bitch. Now.
And she meant
I hope
that.
this run you up too, bitch. Go live screaming at the phone with your goddamn schizophrenic motherfucking ass and make you some money, bitch. And keep my name out your mouth, keep my mama name out your mouth, keep my daddy, keep my whole family name out your mouth, bitch.
As if they not family. That's what was funny to me when she said that. So the sister done escaped from the mental hospital. And they don't let her get on the phone and get to talking. That's how it be sometimes. You let them mentally unstable people get on phones and get to talking, depending on their mental instability. They might be doing a whole lot of talking. Speaking of somebody with mental instability, what's the most you've ever texted somebody? Like, have you done like 2 texts in a row, 4 texts in a row, 10 texts in a row? What about 25 texts in a row? Ever text somebody 50 times in a row? Well, this lady was arrested after sending 159,000 messages after her first date. First question, what happened on the date, sis? What exactly happened on the date, sis, that will make you text that man 159,000 times? And sir, you let 159,000 text messages come through your phone? Is everybody okay? I mean, I know she got arrested because she's obviously not okay. But sir, are you okay? Like, how did you know you had 159,000 text messages? Was it like, I will? Like, how did she send them? That's what I really wanted to know. Because, baby, you got to be some kind of crazy to sit and send somebody 159,000. And were there responses? I be having questions. Were there responses in between? Like, did you send a message and he sent a message? And all it says is arrested after allegedly sending a man 159,000 messages after their first date. Is that real? 159,000. Let's just, girl, you could have. And then you have the nerve to be cute as hell You got the nerve to be pretty than a mug. And you is harassing that man like that? Let me see. I'm Googling because I got questions. See, Google will help us get, okay. Baby, listen, okay. See, this is the reason why I likes the Googler when I see stuff like this, because the people who posted this didn't give me nothing but that she sent 159,000. It says the case of a woman who sent 159,000 messages after a first date is real. Is a real, widely reported incident of extreme obsession and harassment that went viral in 2019. Okay, this is old. And it resurfaced in the media report in early 2026, as in right now, because I just saw it on Instagram. The perpetrator, oh, baby, they're giving us the tea and the details. I love the Googler, okay? The perpetrator, Jacqueline Ades, A-D-E-S is the last name. She was then 31. She was then 31, who met a man through a luxury who met a man through a luxury dating app, Luxy, and went on 1 or possibly 3 dates with him. Okay. So the messages over roughly 10 months. I feel better now. She sent approximately 159,000 messages to the man. Still, in 10 months, what the hell did you have to say? Y'all couldn't call each other? Were y'all FaceTiming? Okay, anywho. The content. Many messages were declarations of love, but they quickly turned into graphic threats, including, I'd make sushi out of your kidneys and chopsticks out of your hand bone. Ma'am. The stalking behavior. Beyond the text, 80s broke into the man's home in Paradise Valley, Arizona, while he was out of the country and was arrested while taking a bath in his home. Po thing. She also showed up at his workplace claiming to be his wife. Oh, baby, had went off the rails. She had went totally snapped. Initially arrested in 2018 for trespassing with a large butcher knife in her car, she continued to send threats after being released. In 2019, she was found mentally incompetent to stand trial and was ordered to receive treatment at a state hospital. Following a period of treatment, she was later released to her family in Florida under the condition that she continue her mental health treatment and have zero contact with the victim. The case has been frequently cited in media as an extreme example of digital harassment, with discussions focusing on the line between passion and obsession. Okay. I wonder if she was already mentally unstable, and then this aggravated it more, or did she truly snap? Because maybe she is beautiful. She met this man on this app, and she probably thought she was gonna have her ball. She had her baller, shot caller, and she thought she was gonna be out in the streets dipping and doing it on his dime, stunting on you hoes on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. And he said, no, ma'am. And she couldn't take the rejection. I think the rejection might have drove her crazy. Because, 31, maybe she felt like she was going to have his baby, really solidify the check. And when he had told her, oh, no, girl, I'm good, she lost it. But, girl, you should have just got back on the app and found another baller and a shot caller who could have gave you a baby. You had some more time. You was 31. Still not a geriatric pregnancy at that point. You could have found you a baller, had a baby, and been in love with him. Did the man put it on you like that? He put it down, put it down, put it down. I said, he put it down, put it down, put it. I think he put it down on her. And that might have also drove her crazy. Some good. The goodest D will drive you the craziest. I'm just saying. But baby, I'm not texting nobody 159,000 times. 10 months. don't think, I'm just trying to think. In a year, 2 years, 159,000. Now, are they counting gifts? Because, baby, if you count the gifts that I send you along with that, I don't think I'd be at 159,000 though in a 10-month period. Nah, baby, you was extra crazy. No, ma'am. Another get on away from us with that Apollo. All right. I done been on here for an hour and a half just running my little mouth. I hope you have enjoyed the show. Please make sure you leave your comments below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give me a thumbs up for all my replay folks. Tell me what other topics y'all would want me to talk about that I didn't. I'm looking through my stuff to see what else I have. And make sure I'm at least going to be coming live twice a week. So it looks like it might be like Sunday. I mean, it might be like Tuesday, Thursday, something like that. But at least twice a week, I am definitely dedicated to that, to come talk to y'all. Because if you were not here in the beginning, I did talk about the rookie. Oh, hold on, y'all, because I moved away from TV talk, but it's something that I need to go back and talk about. Let me see if there's anything else in my videos or in my images that I want to talk about. And then, baby, we're going to talk about not her fault. It's all her fault. Let me go to my images and see if there's anything else in here. I'm going to do the crazy x-rays later. I think I might be good. And I think I might just be able to go into that topic. And then I think I'm going to get off of here. What's the trilogy? Okay, no. All right, so let's talk. Let's do one more, one gotta go. But this is not necessarily one gotta go. It's telling you need to choose which 3 groups you want to stay. So we have En Vogue, Cut Close, 702, SWV, TLC, Escape, Change Your Faces, Total, and Destiny's Child. And so you only get 3 of the 9. This is gonna take some discussion, but you know how we chop down a tree a little bit at a time. You know how they say how you eat an elephant, one bite at a time. Okay, so let's get into this and let's think about it. So first of all, number 1, I like to go who I am keeping, who I know is in there without a question or without a doubt. First group up, y'all say it with me, Destiny's Child. Y'all know Beyonce wasn't going nowhere. Okay. Alrighty. So that's who I'm keeping. The first group that I'm going to eliminate, that see you later, Cut Close. I like your songs. You don't have enough for me that I'd be like, oh, I'm losing. I can't choose them. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Now, although I love them, and you're fooling around, fooling around. I love it, but Changing Faces, also not in there for me no more. The The next group that I would say I'm gonna eliminate would be, and this is a hard choice for me. Should I go the other way and say who I would definitely keep? Because I feel like I know that I would definitely keep SWV. So Destiny's Child, SWV. I only got room for one more. We already got rid of Cut Clothes, Changing Faces. I had not come to the end. So who's left? I have En Vogue left. I have 702 left, Escape, TLC, and Total. I'm definitely, when we drill down, I would get Total and 702 out of here. First of all, I love all of these groups. Listen to all of the music. Enjoy it all. Go and I'm not just saying it to say it because of this discussion, but like literally, like I will go back and like, oh, I'm listening to Total today. I'm listening to me some Total today. I'm listening to me some Change Your Faces today. Cause sometimes just randomly, like I wanna, you're fooling around. And then what's the other one? I guess that's fooling around. To come on in and close the door. I got what you're looking for. Dim the lights, unplug the phone, and turn the radio on. Yeah. So I like Change Your Faces. However, in this scenario, gotta go. All right. So, and 702. Where my girls at? From the front to back. Is you feeling that? One hand up. Can you repeat that? Okay. So Escape, TLC, and En Vogue. All right. I love them and I do go back and listen to them, but not as much as the other groups. So I'm gonna say En Vogue, we love you. Goodbye. TLC or Escape. So remember that it's Destiny's Child, it's SWV, and now it's between TLC and Escape. In my head, I'm going with my heart as the first one of who I say I love more. I not necessarily love more. Let me not say it that way, but who I enjoy a little bit more. So this is really hard for me in terms of between TLC and Escape, because that's, kicking it. Every man wants a woman. That's that. That's my song, Softest Place on Earth. Ooh. Our Little Secret. You're my little secret. Okay. Now, although if we talk about, I guess, sonically, singing wise, harmonies, the answer should be Escape. But for me, I'm going to go TLC. Just because I know that Crazy Sexy Cool on repeat for me. I definitely would do TLC over Escape. So for me, my choices of groups: Destiny's Child, SWV, and TLC. Boom. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about this mother skunking. It's all her fault. First of all, why the hell is it called It's All Her Fault? It's all his damn fault. That's number one. Okay? If you have not watched It's All Her Fault, I watched it on Peacock with my subscription. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. This is your opportunity to click off of the video. Go binge this 8 episode series and then come back, I will have posted a video separate from this, which will include the spoiler alert for anybody else watching. I really need y'all to chime in with me on this. So again, I have not started talking about it yet. Exit stage left if you don't want the spoilers. If you are like me and you could actually hear a spoiler and still watch it, this is one of those shows. So, okay. It's all her fault. First of all, the shit should have been called. Like I said, it's all his fault. Because why in the hell is it all her fault when it was really all his fault? All right. So, first of all, yesterday, I'm watching Shits and Gigs. And James said, hey, I got a recommendation. It's all her fault. Mind you, I have already been hearing about It's All Her Fault. And then they said Rim had mentioned it before. Kevin on Stage had mentioned it. And some other people. And I seen it online and people was talking about It's Her Fault. And I wanted to watch it. I did not know what it was about. When James started explaining it and was talking about it, but not giving spoilers. And I'm sorry, I'm giving spoilers because I'm going to give my full. I have watched all 8 episodes. I'm giving my unadulterated thoughts on this ish. And then I'm getting off the line. You got these rich families. You got one family that has a child. His name is Milo. The mama, Marissa, I think that was her name, and I'm probably not going to remember people's names. The mom, Marissa, it opens with her at this lady's door. This lady goes there to pick up her child from a play date. The child ain't there. The old lady that answered the door say, baby, ain't no Milo here. Girl, you sure you got the right place? I live by myself. I know for sure ain't no Milo been here. She go to the text message. That's what the lady said. Oh my God, it was another mom from the school who texted me and said she wanted a play date. Let me just call her. The number's disconnected. Why would her number not be working? Oh my God. Maybe you just, do you got another number for her? Maybe you wrote the address down wrong. Okay, so call her. Fine. She calls another parent who says, hey, she calls and be like, do you see my son? He supposed to be on a play date with Jacob. That mama said, girl, Jacob is here with me and the other kids. Your son can't be on no play date with Jacob because Jacob right here. I'm literally looking at Jacob. Girl, what are you talking about, girl? Okay, girl. Well, it was Kaminsky was the last. Now I can't remember what the name is. So that mama, let me go to this list and get these people's names because I want to call the right names because baby, I want to cuss everybody out. Hell, y'all got going on. Okay. Jenny Kaminsky. I knew that lady looked familiar. That's Dakota Fanning. Come on, Dakota Fanning, good and grown. All right. Jenny had texted me and said the boy was going to be with her on a play date. Well, obviously not. So here, remember, I sent you the parents list, baby. You should have her number already. Was it that number? It was a different number. Call that number. Jenny like, girl, no. I definitely didn't send you a text. My son is with Jacob. I mean, her son is Jacob. My son is with Sarah and her son because I had to work and the dad had to work. Let me say all the husbands were horrible. Every last husband was horrible. Marissa's husband was horrible. Jenny's husband was horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible. All of the men sucked. Carrie / Josie's daddy sucked. Lawrence, get your ass back over there with Issa. He sucked too. What was the husband's name? That's the brother Brian. Peter, you sucked. What was the other husband's name? Why they ain't got his name down there for the character? Hold on, because I'm damn sure finna find out what his name was, too. Richie. I think that's his name, Richie. Yeah, Richie. Okay, Richie, you sucked. Okay, so she knows now her child is missing. When they start asking her questions, how did you just get a text from somebody from a number that was not saved in your phone? You've never been to this lady's house. How the hell you get a text message and you so thirsty to send your son somewhere because of work that you don't check and clarify? You didn't even call the mama. You didn't even call the mama. Shout out to the detective man who was he's in Marvel, which was so very interesting for me to see his name. He was detective, what's his name? Hold on, I'm going to his Wikipedia. Cause he was the one who, when you get him started, he don't stop from the I think that's him. That was in the Ant-Man. Yeah, that's him. I see him up there. I'm trying to figure out what he the detective. I don't even know his last name. So the detective, he was on his shit because he was like things didn't feel right and stuff like that to figure out in the end what was really going on. Honey. So things start unraveling when they figure out that the girl, Carrie, is the one who picked up the baby. Eventually we find out Carrie ain't really her name. And you know what was very interesting to me, and I guess I let it just say I wiped my hands of it. The fact that they went and talked to that lady, and that ended up being that girl's mama, and she never once told them that she knew them people. She just was like, I don't know. You done seen this girl out in the news and you don't fool with her and talking about when you on the bus riding. Josie, what have you gotten yourself into? Where'd you come up with that name, Carrie Finch? And the mama was horrible because for us to later find out that that girl was pregnant and that her baby died and you just brought her home. And what had tripped me out the most, honey, was when I'm gonna be all over the place because it's just as things come to me, I'm gonna just comment on them. When she brought her home from that hospital after she had got in that accident and had that, you know what's crazy to me? This is a shout out to the people who made the show. When they initially showed us that flash and she was in the hospital and the lady told her baby died, I assumed, or I was thinking the way it was showing, I was thinking that the baby died like during childbirth. Come to find out, she done got in this accident and the baby was in the accident. But when she brought that girl home and the girl's baby is dead, the lady telling her, ma'am, your daughter lost her baby. The way that mama left that girl in that cab and just went up them stairs, and then the girl just eventually got out the cab and brought herself up there. I said, ma'am, you a trash ass mama. Okay. I'm going to tell you for me, from episode 2, I was looking at both of the husbands sideways. That shit was crazy to me. And then again, shout out to whoever, they said this was based on a book. So shout out to whoever wrote that book, and these were the details of that book, because the fact that Carrie Finch, who is Josie, is the daughter of this Murphy lady who y'all went and found that wherever she was working, who was married to the man that is the bookie of Lawrence's character, who is who has a gambling addiction, who is the partner of the mother of the child that got abducted. Now circle that back around in terms of connection, that the father of Josie's baby is the foster son of the old lady whose house Marissa went to, which we later on found out that once he decided he was going to help he was going to help Josie. He sent her to that. He gave that address because he knew that's where the foster mother lived. What was wild to me, well, I wonder if, this is what I wondered. When Josie told him she think that that's her baby and that she was going to steal him, and he was first against it, but then he said he believed her, he didn't want to lose her, he was going to help her. Do y'all think that if he had went to the police and said, my girl got in an accident 6 years ago, she knows, even though when they came, she was unconscious, she had been in and out of consciousness when the accident first happened, and that the baby in the car with her was still crying, and that she believes that is her child. She doesn't know what happened. She feels like there was a mix-up at the hospital. She has met Milo. She has talked to Milo. He has this condition, and she believes it is the same condition as her. Because I thought that was an awesome connection. I wonder if the police would have believed her. Do y'all think that the police would have believed her? Okay, so I said, I don't remember if that was in episode 3 or 4 did it happen. But when that Peter, it's his fault. It's Peter's damn fault. But when that damn Peter kept that secret from Marissa, that there was a story coming out that they had faked this and all that kind of stuff, and he didn't tell her, I said, his ass got something to do with this. I knew from right then, his ass had, I didn't know how. Now, how they brought that thing around, was something else. But I knew then Peter's ass had something to do with it. Now, let's talk about Jenny. Jenny, girl, I'm glad you asked that man for a divorce, because already he had, so first of all, that you had to get a nanny. Number one, he's a teacher. Teachers typically have a more flexible schedule, meaning like once school is done, normally you're ready to go home. And even if he did have that extracurricular thing when he was doing this quiz thing with these students, why your son couldn't be there with y'all? You're at a school. Why couldn't your son be there with you with your students while y'all are doing quiz stuff? Hell, he could be learning and getting smarter. That bothered me. And I said, your husband is trash as hell, girl. Not that he had anything to do with the crime itself, but your husband is trash as hell. I wanted Jenny to punch Richie. I know she just eventually told him, hey, I want a divorce because I'm not happy. I ain't been happy. But when things come around and things just come to you when you're not expecting it. She already had, so okay, I'm moving all around. First of all, whatever that day was that he picked Jacob up and brought him home and was with him. And he comes home, and Jenny comes home, and he's making that sandwich, and he telling her about how hard it was. And he always had something to say. He wanted this. I said, sir, this is your son. What in the hell are you talking about? So what? He asked you questions. So what? He wanted to play. So what? This is your son. Are you kidding? And then left all the sandwich shit on the counter. Excuse me, say, huh? Richie, if you don't get your ass back in here and clean this shit up off this counter, because I just got home from work and I'll be damned if I clean up all this mayonnaise and these breadcrumbs you done left on this damn counter. You better get your ass back here. When she went, and let me tell you something. That Sarah, I think her name was Sarah Jones. I know her name was Sarah. That mama, that Sarah, who was like basically head of the parents committee. Sarah wasn't playing with Rich's ass. At that end, towards that last episode, when Jenny told him she wanted a divorce, when Sarah called Jenny quick, oh girl, yeah, we gotta cut this play date short. My daughter not feeling well. And when she went to go pick Jacob up and told her, girl, I seen him in the car. And he tried to act like he ain't see her. She was like, no, girl, he's at a quizzy thing, whatever. His little quiz match for the. She said, girl, no, I don't know what's going on at your house. You done been over Marissa's house and you might not know what's going on in your house. But that was your husband I just passed, baby. And he was sitting in the car twiddling his damn thumbs and on his phone. So I ain't telling you this to your face, but this is the reason why I had called you to tell you that this play date had to be cut short. Because I'd be damned if I'm watching your son and your husband around here sitting on the side of the road on TikTok scrolling on his phone. Jenny didn't believe it, but Sarah said, baby, you ain't finna, he can lie to you. He ain't finna lie to me. And I ain't finna lie to you. And you ain't finna lie to me. I know you might not know. That was really shady when she was like, yeah, if you was paying attention to what was going on in your house. So I told her, bitch, who is you talking to? Because you could catch these hands right now because I'm as frustrated. And sure as shit, she went around there and caught that man sitting in that car. Mind you, he done told her that he got this quizzy thing with the kids. They get arguing and he let her know since last semester the shit been over. So you done been lying, say you got this quizzy thing? Yeah, get on out of here. Because I might as well not even be married. If I'm going to need a nanny and you're not doing anything for our son, you can't make time to pick him up. You don't want to spend time with him. You don't want to get to know him. You don't want to I don't want my son to hate me. You're not a father to him, sir. Are you not clear on that? You talking about you don't want that little boy don't even know you. Other than he knows you are his daddy, but you ain't spent no time with him. You ain't invested nothing in him. And you got the nerve to be talking about you don't want him to hate. I wanted her to punch him in the face. Squared right then on the side of the road. But she didn't. She held herself together and she showed decorum, okay? Now, something had twinged in me when they show us these flashbacks of when they show us these flashbacks of Josie before she becomes Carrie. Well, has she become Carrie then? No, she hadn't become Carrie then. Before she becomes Carrie, when Josie meets Milo for this first time, and she has this conversation with him about frog tasting like, what did he say it tasted like? Tasted like potato chips in his mouth, because that's why the frog's name was Mr. Chippy. And when she said, oh, that's the reason why I used to call my well chocolate, because well tasted like chocolate in my mouth. I said, is this her baby? Because then she went on to tell him Monday tastes like yellow. And he said, no, it's orange. Instantly my mind went, because that was too much. That was that. And I'm just going to get to the end because I ain't going to be hanging. That was that girl's damn baby. And then that's when I realized, I said, okay, that's her damn baby. How the hell these people get her damn baby? Because the accident part hadn't shown yet. And then it's Peter just being a liar to everybody. Peter needed to die. I'm sorry. We don't condone taking people out, but Peter needed to die. Peter done lied to his brother about him being a candidate for the spine surgery. Not only did you lie to your brother about being a candidate for the spine surgery, you lied about how your brother ended up with his injury, which in turn made your sister appeal Papa because she thought she is the one who was the reason why the boy had the injury. She's thinking all this time that because they done been running down the hall as kids and he fell, that she was the reason why he was disabled. Meanwhile, your big bubblehead ass is the one who done stuck your foot out there and the boy fell over it. And you've been manipulating these people for all of these years. It's all his fault. Damn you, Peter. Peter done got in this damn act. Now, what I said while I was watching it, why the hell is everybody looking behind them when they're supposed to be watching you're physically driving a car, you're supposed to be watching the road. Why was Josie looking back? I understand you just left the hospital. I understand you just had a baby. Keep your eyes on the road so that you and your baby can make it back safely. Because it was her fault. I guess, is that the reason why the name of the show is It's All Her Fault? Because she's the one that caused the crash? Josie crashes into them. He thought Marissa was dead. Their baby definitely was dead. And he switched out that girl's damn baby. I said, Peter, you son of a bitch. How dare you? You bastard. Pussy punk at. Oh, Marissa, you did what you needed to do. Now, what I wanted to know in reality, if the police knew that, is that to their discretion to just say, hey, we know what the facts are, but we're just going to let it be? Because at that point, who was it going to benefit for him to charge Marissa? Peter needed to die. You done already killed 2 people. Well, no, you didn't kill. You killed the daddy. The daddy killed the boyfriend. But you technically were the cause of it all. Because had you not took that girl baby, we wouldn't be here. That is wild and crazy to me. That is wild to me. Why would you do that? That show was so good. If you made it here and you listen to all these spoilers, if you haven't watched it, watch it. I told y'all that before the spoiler. Watch it. If you have watched it, what do you think? What did you think about it? At what point did you know Peter was full of shit? At what point did you decide that they both were trash ass husbands, Peter and Richie? When did you realize that the baby was Josie's? And hell, cause what y'all gonna do? Take Milo and give him to the grandma? No, the baby would have been messed up from there, cause she'd have just raised him the same way she raised Josie. And is she the one who's all his fault? Why is it all her fault when it really was Peter's fault? That's what I want to know. Cause Josie would have went back to her trailer, and she would have took care of her baby, and she would have been a better mama too. Now, she wouldn't have, of course, been able to give him the life that Marissa and Peter were giving him, but she definitely would have been a better mama to her baby than her mama was to her. She was ready to be a mom. She was so happy. She was pressing on. Her man had done got locked up. And that's another thing. The men were trash because the girl told you she had a credit card and she was going to put it on. But instead of you, mind you, she has the crib in the back of the car. Instead of you waiting for her to get back, you take your ass and go sell some drugs and get locked up, and then got 6 years. When I tell you throughout the whole series, they had my emotions up, down, over, and under. but it was really good. It was worth the watch. I told y'all I found out about it yesterday. I finished it today. I had to finish that thing this evening because I wasn't playing. I wanted it and wanted it good. Not Funkadelic Dolls got lost. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Well, thank you all for joining the Run My Mouth for today. It started on February the 10th, and then we went on into the next day. So again, if you're catching a replay, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure you leave me comments. Let me know what you think about everything that's going on. Who you got in the One Gotta Go and the Choose 3? Did you watch The Rookie? What are your thoughts about that? Oh, excuse me. And any of the other topics, please leave me your comments below. Subscribe, share, like, comment, follow, do all of the things. I'll be big. Bye, y'all.